We are rocking and we are rolling. We are rocking on Zwift again. We are actually back on Zwift. The weather turned for the worse. It's been a really great month. It's been all sunny and warm and stuff, and it's May. Not supposed to be like that. And then sort of the weather remembered, so it turned crap. So we're back to like 14 plus and a massive amount of rain. Could say we're in England, we're not. So here we are. We're on Zwift, and apparently this is definitely off season. We have very few people here. There's like a few people beside me here, but I'm sure they're a different category because it says on my screen we're R1, and that is me or another person, perhaps. Yeah. So how was May? May was good. What was the highlights? Well, the climb I did. It's all on YouTube, boys and girls. The climb I did up the one we call Grytbacka, which is a climb about 45 minutes ride from here, going south and southwest. Very, very, very cool. I PR'd that little thing, which was with good help of some warm southeastern winds. But it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. What else? 140k ride. The preparation for what is now 1.5 week. That was a highlight, but it was a painful highlight. It was good and it was bad. The good part was that I managed to keep my nutrition going, and I did not tank out, drop out, fall out. I felt good. The negative part is by the time I reached 120, my legs started to feel it. My body started to feel it. My shoulders started to hurt. My back started to hurt a little. But the most problematic thing was my right knee place. Like it runs from a bit below the knee on the outside of my leg and running a bit over the knee, and that was painful. It's like one of those things when you really ride on a bike that's not made for you, sort of, and you start to feel it. I felt that after 150 or 140. No, correction, after 120. I finished at 140. So I have to bring some sort of something to put on my muscle if I'm going to do that thing on Saturday 15th. Still in agonizing despair over doing that ride, and honestly, and this is not helping at all because this is the Glasgow Crit Circuit race for 19k, so it's this is not supposed to be the type of training I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway because there's nothing else to do. I don't have the time for anything else. So what do we have? It's the Zwift Crit Racing Club. It's the Glasgow Crit Circuit. We are familiar with the Glasgow. We got 6 laps. That means 6 times going up that bloody hill, and then my specialty, going downhill and then really pushing up the gradient, small little gradient there. Have I been successful here before? I don't think I've reached any podiums here, have I? Maybe 1 or 2. Depends a little bit on the amount of people, and judging by this, we're 3. So that's going to be interesting. I don't think I'm going to be looking at more than between 7 to 10 competitors on this Glasgow thing. We're off season, for Christ's sake. People are out riding their bikes. That's allowed, and apparently Zwift upped the price worth like a coffee or something, and then people just break out in ravaging madness because they up the price. Yeah, that's weird. Everything else, increases in price. Why shouldn't Zwift? It's worth a coffee. I don't know, 50 crowns. Does it really matter? Do you one have to throw a hissy fit and rage quit the entire thing? Does it really not matter that much? Does it matter that much? In all honesty, it doesn't really matter to me. Why would it matter? It is to be expected. Yesterday I saw a basket of strawberries for 90 crowns. I don't know the currency these days, but that's at least £9 or something like that. And when you see this, stuff like that lying around, Zwift isn't really on your radar of things to be concerned about. So I decided to keep my subscription even through the summer, and here we are. I haven't rage quit anything today or the past decade or so. That's for and am I bad for saying, I feel like there's a lot of British people who sort of always complain about, prices. I don't know. Brits seem to be, very mad about prices. Americans are more suspicious. They're thinking that, there's a sinister idea behind the price, the new price. Like maybe part of it goes to fund the CIA or something, or I don't know, Trump's campaign or Biden's campaign. You never know. While Brits are more, to the point. I think it's they're always shocked by prices, astonished that prices, increase. Norwegians, they're just used to it, and they're like, yeah, you can rape me all you want. I've been raped 1,000 times before, so it's, price rape. So that's how we stand. I saw that basket. I decided that Zwift was worth it, and we're gonna race Glasgow. Oh, there's another Norwegian. See? And there's Glenister. He's from the States, apparently. 5 people in C category, so that's gonna be a cozy little crowd of people. I wonder if they're fast. Usually, small groups sort of go in my favor, so you never know. Maybe just the good people are back, or left behind on Zwift. Maybe the pros. And there's some Danish people here too, and I fear those. I always fear the Danes when it comes to Zwift. They're very, very, very racy people, going on their flat surfaces. So that's what I have today. I have to say that just to add on the positive side, my segment racing last Monday, I did a segment and my average speed without actually trying that hard was 47.7. Insane winds coming from the back of me. That was the weather coming in, and I managed to take advantage of it and did a great run down a downhill that I sort of called the Widowmaker. That was me. That was my idea. Anyway, 40 seconds, so I have to get ready for this. Let's see if I've lost any Zwift power over the past weeks or so. Probably. Let's go for it. A lot of people here. Jesus. What's this? It's weird. same energy. Come on, not that slow. Come on. Squeaky boy.
sorry, that's Saldana.
everything. God. God. Oh, congrats to him. Man, he looks a lot younger than me. I'm gonna give him massive kudos. That's a national home victory, boys. Couldn't beat him, but several of them beat me, and well, should have known, an attack was coming with the ghost up the last sprint. It's just, the last climb. It's just that I was about to tank, and I didn't really have anything to give. It was felt easier to try and keep up once we reached the top. I sort of did that, so that was fun. That was the good side of it. But when I spent that type of energy, there is just nothing left for a sprint there, boys and girls, and I just had to let them walk. I had to let them go. I just had to watch them go. It was. I really want to do more, but my legs just weren't up to it, and it looks like I've lost a bit of Zwift power over the months, even though I try to be tactical here, mind you. 3.0 214, that's a little bit down, so it's smart to keep this up, because strength is strength and race is race. And I can hardly breathe down here in the basement because it's so warm. It's different. It's different in 14 plus than when it's minus 10. That's a huge difference. I'm sweating like a pig, and I almost threw up. I was just gasping for air. That was one of the hardest races I've done for quite some time. It's no fun in games. Well, there is, but still. And have to give it to Mr. Etono. Second to last climb, my god, the guy went. He peaked out on at least 10 watts per kilo there, going up that climb. That was something. But I had a feeling that Mr. Brandru here had something up his sleeve. You can sort of tell by their icons and their names. Sets RC, ZZRZ. And it's like a bike jersey, race jersey here. So I had a sneaky feeling that this boy here, I'm sure he's 20 years younger than me, had something fancy going on. So I did my best, tried to keep up for as long as I could, and a bit disappointed, I have to say. I was expecting a podium, and I wasn't really sure what was up at the start. It said 7 people. It said 7 people on the screen. A lot more people got involved, and we were like 16, so that was a perfect group. But the low number before we started threw me off. I don't know what that was all about. Is that some Zwift stuff now, or I don't know. Well, for those of us who stayed and enjoyed, thank you all. That was I don't know what that was. I'm not sure if it was good. It just feels like the worst Zwift race ever. In all honesty, I'm dripping and I'm not feeling very good, so I'm gonna end. And hopefully I'll be back pretty soon. There will be some outdoors riding, but it depends on the weather. So if not, then I'll be back here most likely on Friday if the weather is bad. Whew. All right, have a good Zwifty afternoon.